some board games, you're defending humanity against an alien invasion. In some board games, you're struggling to fight against a deadly winter cold. But sometimes you don't want all that, and you just want to collect berries and twigs and build a fort in your backyard. If that sounds like you might like today's game. I am Matt with Bowles, and this is My Little Everdell. My Little Everdell is a spin-off of the board game Everdell. My Little Everdell is focused on a younger audience, but My Little Everdell is enjoyable for all ages. And if you've played Everdell, a lot of the mechanics will look very familiar. Setup is fairly straightforward. The three resources, resin, twigs, and berries, are placed in their supply crates, as well as the score tokens. The main card deck is shuffled, and then 8 cards are placed randomly under the board. The parade tokens are placed on the parade track, sorted by type of parade card, and then ordered from highest to lowest, with the highest value being on top. Each player collects a home board and 3 friend tokens of the same type. 1 resource die for each player are placed on the dice slots. In this case, we are set up for a 3-player game, so there are 3 resource dice. The moon token is placed on the furthest spot on the left, and the sun token goes to the first player. And that's setup. Each round starts with the starting player rolling the resource dice and placing them back on the dice slots. Then players who have any green cards will gather those resources, we'll get to that in a minute. Then players are taking their turns. During each round, players will go in order, placing one of their friend tokens. On each player's turn, they will place one of their friend tokens on any of the available spots. Players can place a friend token on the resource dice, collecting those resources, and they are first come, first served. Players can always place a friend token on one of the 3 resource spots at the top of the board, even if there's another player there, and after placing any friend token, a player may also play any of the cards underneath the board. The game calls this playing a card, but I think it makes a little more sense to think about it buying a card. To play a card, a player must pay the resources as listed in the top of the card. They collect that card and place it next to their home board, indicating that they now own the card. Cards come in 5 different colors and each have a different type of effect. Green cards allow a player to collect resources at the start of every round, as we mentioned earlier. Blue cards activate after playing a certain type of card, or earning a parade, which we'll get to in a minute, or let you play certain cards for cheap. Tan cards are one-time use cards that activate as soon as you collect them, and then never again. Red cards give the player who owns them another spot to where they can place their friend tokens, gaining whatever bonus is listed at the bottom of the card. And finally, purple cards are score cards. They are only activated at the end of the game and offer some bonus points. As players collect cards and resources, they will be able to earn parade tokens. There are 4 parade tokens, and they each have certain requirements in order to collect them. Parades are worth a certain number of points at the end of the game. Every type of card is either a critter or a place. As players collect new cards, they will be added to their home board. As soon as a player has 5 place cards, they will be able to gain this parade. As soon as a player has 5 critters, they will gain this parade. When a player has 1 of each color of card, they will gain this parade. And as soon as a player has 3 of one type of card, they will gain this parade. Parades are worth a certain number of points, and getting them early is worth more points, so trying to collect parades as soon as possible is advantageous. At the end of each round, the moon token moons 1 spot to the right, and after 4 rounds, the game is over. Players can trade in any 2 resources for 1 point, and then they add up their bonus points that they got from their purple cards, then count up all their points, and whoever has the most wins. And that's everything you need to know to play My Little Everdell. My Little Everdell is a really great way to get kids into board gaming. It's not too complicated, and the theme is just cute enough to keep them entertained. But, as someone who also enjoys cute cuddly animals, it can definitely be enjoyed by someone of any age. It's not too simple as to be a Candyland, which is just unappealing to adults, but it's not so complicated as to be confusing to kids. It hits right in that sweet spot of simplicity, but still engaging. And if you even have some adult friends who are new to board gaming, My Little Everdell might be a great introduction. So if all of that sounds interesting, please go check out My Little Everdell. So that was My Little Everdell. Again, a really cute game. I really like it. If you're enjoying our content, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out a lot. Feel free to check out more board gaming content up here and whatever YouTube thinks you might like down here. Again, I'm Matt with Bowles. Thanks for watching. Bye.